morning, class. Today we're going to be talking about a science topic of what is erosion. Now, this is our inquiry question. What is erosion? What do you think erosion is? Can you write it down for me? Yeah. Can you share what you think erosion is?
I think erosion is when the land moves.
You're close. So erosion is the removal and transport of surface materials such as soil, rocks and mud. Now, this happens because of weathering. Do you know what weathering is?
Is it the type of weather that is now?
Yeah, so it can be a type of weather. So weathering is physical or chemical breakdown of objects due to the weather. So for instance, we have conditions of water. We've got the temperatures, which is the ice, and we also have an action of wind. Now, depending on the weather and the weathering, erosion can occur slowly over time, as well as quickly. Now, do you know what might happen for weather of occurring fast? What type of weather or weather events that might cause this?
Do you mean like fast winds?
Yeah, so fast winds, which would make this go fast.
A tornado would do that.
A tornado, yeah. Can you think of anything else?
A cyclone.
A cyclone, yeah. What about a dust storm?
I don't know what a dust storm is.
Alright, well I'm going to show you what a dust storm is and we're going to explain about that in a minute. Now, before we get into our experiment, we need to ensure that we have our safety glasses on. So if you could pop your safety glasses on for me, please. Now, this is so that the dirt can't get in our eyes and cause irritation. Can you also pick up the blower vac for me? Now, we don't want this pointed at anyone's face. I don't want it put anywhere else, only used when I've asked you to use it. Now, this button here is our button to turn on and off. So we don't need to just quickly go all the time. We're just going to do it quick and a little process. So if I get you to put
1, 2.
Yeah, 1, 2, that's right. So if I can get you to put that down for a minute. Awesome. Now in front of us we have some soil. Okay? When looking at the soil, what do you notice when I pour it on? What do you notice about it?
It looks very smooth.
It looks very smooth. Well, if you just quickly have a touch of that. Is it a heavy soil or do you think it'll be a light soil?
It feels really soft, so I think it's light.
You think it's light? Alright, so we're going to use this as our experiment today to look at the factors of weathering with wind and how it helps with erosion. So if you can grab this fan for me. Now, can you do a fan action over the soil? Awesome. Now, what can you see happening here?
Little bits are moving.
Little bits are moving. Now, how long do you think it would take by using that fan to erode all that sand off top of all the soil off top of that brick?
A long time.
A long time? That's right. So when we have small winds, like we've done with the fan, erosion occurs slowly. Now, if I could get you to pick up the blower vac again, please. Now remember our safety. Yeah, and push it down. Go. Awesome. What did you notice about using the blower vac on the soil?
It moved a lot quicker.
It moved a lot quicker. Now, if I can get you to pick up the blower vac again, can we see how long it takes to erode away all that soil? Awesome, that's good work. That's why we've got our safety glasses on, because that can happen. Now, from that, this is a type of erosion which is wind erosion. Okay, and it's a natural process and occurs when strong or light winds blow over the soil, the textured soils. So we can take our glasses off now if you like. What did you notice about the blower vac?
It made it move or erode really quickly.
It eroded really quickly. Now, when this happens, I mentioned earlier about a dust storm. You created a dust storm by the use of how the wind picked up that soil and blew it around. Now, a few years ago, we had a dust storm that moved across the borders and it changed. So the air had all the dust particles. That was eroded soil that had happened over time where the wind had picked it up and taken it. Now, it can travel, as you saw, so it traveled in small sections when we used the fan, but in large sections when we used the blower vac. Now, has your opinion and thought of erosion changed from what you wrote down?
Yes.
Yes? Can you, in your own words now, tell me what erosion is?
Erosion with the wind means that the top layers of the land move, and they can move small distances or long distances, depending on how strong the wind is.
Awesome, thank you. I'm glad I've been able to change your mind of what erosion is and how it happens. Thanks.